So if you think I'm going to do an introduction of Bob Hope, you're just out of your cotton picking line. Bob, welcome to Texas, my dear. So
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
Thank you very much. And I'm very happy to be here in this wonderful weather you have.
Yeah.
I like this better than the regular diathermy treatment.
What's that? With a little smog thrown in. No, listen, do you have any favorite Texas stories? You got to have at least one for the folks out there.
Oh, yes. Well, let me see. Texas stories, I know a lot of them. I've been guilty of telling stories on Texas for the last 25 years. I think the last story I had, I'll tell about Bing cashing a check down here and the bank bounced. And also about the Texas guy who was so rich he bought a boy for his dog.
Oh, I like that.
Remember?
Yeah, and you know about the Texan who's so rich he flies his own plane. The guy says, I know lots of guys who fly their own planes, and he says, in the house. Now, that wasn't me.
Inside the house. That's very cute.
Yeah, so, well, it's just a real ball to have you on the show here.
Thank you.
What else you like to talk about? What's your opinion of the twist? Are you twisting these days, Bob?
Well, I did twist until I went to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
You know, I think the twist is a fine dance. I think it was invented by the chiropractors of America.
Yeah, I'm
you?
hip. I'm hip. I did a show for them last week. They'll kill me now, Steve, for saying that.
No, I think it's very dangerous, though, because if the music stops, everybody gets arrested. Remember when they used to say that Elvis Presley was suggestive, you know, because he shook? Now he looks like an altar boy.
Yeah.
He squared up all of a sudden.
So, listen, Bob, I want to ask you, what do you think of the deal with Marilyn Monroe and Liz Taylor and Marlon, you know, causing such havoc out
Well,
there?
it's just, you know, it's our problem today is how sick Marilyn is and how well Elizabeth Taylor is.
Yeah.
And Marlon, of course, you know, he lives his own life and he's a great artist. You can't fight with artists.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got his own thing going.
We live in that climate out there, and that sun sort of bakes you every once in a while because California is the land of fruit and nuts. And, you know, it's the weather, it's the climate that does the whole thing.
I see. Okay.
Everybody thinks it's smog, but they make so many westerns. That's just gun smoke out there.
Hey, they tell me you're going to make a Western.
I may, yeah, and I'm going to tell you about it tonight.
Are you?
Yeah.
You
Does this go on before the show or
No,
after
no,
the show?
this is after the show, so you can say it
After the
now.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I've got a whole lot of talk because, you know, today, westerns are in, you don't have much of a chance unless you're a horse or some part thereof. I mean,
Yeah, you know, I'm a great horse lover. Yeah.
are you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't stare at me.
Do you do your own riding? No, I'm serious. You like horses?
Yes, I do love them. I mean, I love them. I love to watch them. Most of them we eat. I bet on Crosby's horses so much.
Yeah. How are they doing?
They're fine. They're working for some kind of a gray company out there now.
No, this Western, if we can get back to it, the Gay Caballero, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do that joke. That's the first.
You know, I want to
joke.
tell you something.
Who told you that
I
joke?
want to tell you something.
Where'd you hear that, at
SMU?
SMU? Did you hear that at SMU? I would do that tonight, but I'm not going to do it on TV.
No, listen, I may get this cat fired, and you know, I'll make him my manager if I do. Mark told that on our show live last week.
Mark did?
Mark told that joke. Gay Caballero rides side saddle.
He didn't.
Instead of carrying a gun, he's going to carry a purse.
You're kidding.
And
How do
then-
you tell
and
that?
then I
How do you
came
happen to
in.
tell that?
It's on daytime television, too. Aren't we broad-minded in the Southwest?
that
And
great?
I said, you know what I
I'd
came
like to
back-
have your publicity man doing your jokes before you get there.
And then I said, Bob, I came
that's
back, I
great.
didn't help him.
He's about, you know, I hope he's enjoying his farewell appearance. Because the next time he comes, he'll be with the Pinky Lee or something like that. You know that.
Oh, wait, no, the new one is Soupy Sales.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Pinky, oh,
you know,
yeah.
the pie sales.
Yeah,
We can
that's
do
right.
without that, too. No kidding, he really did. So I says, and Bob, instead of killing the villain, is going to beat him to death with his purse. you
With his
see.
powder. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, they do that right, great cop.
You know all the jokes. You know all the jokes. I can do that. You've been exposed to a few comics, I can tell.
Yes, here and there. But you're still the daddy of them all. And you don't
I don't
me
like the
calling
way you
you
say
daddy.
that. The daddy of
Oh,
them
well,
all.
you know, that's hip talk. Now, Bob, come on.
I guess
come
so,
on.
Bob. I guess
No,
so.
listen, you know, really, Bob, this is the truth. We're sort of namesakes in a way.
I know we are. I know we are. I don't think it means anything, though, do you?
Bob and Bobby, Robert and Roberta, and I don't know, man, you know, like, it wouldn't be for me to say, would it? No, but seriously. Come on now, it wasn't that funny.
No, I like it. I like it.
You
I
like
like it.
it?
I don't care if they got it or not. I like it.
Yeah, you got it. I could tell.
No, but I don't like to be called a daddy. I've been around just that long enough that would bother me, you know, when
It
they say that
shouldn't,
they
though.
call me daddy, because it's so true.
Because, you see, I used to be much younger than you, and now I caught up with you, and isn't that kind of cozy?
I don't know where you're drinking your water, but I want to get some. You look good. Or what you're drinking.
No,
really.
listen, whatever it is you're taking, I'd like to know the secret, you know.
Well, it's just plain adrenaline, honey.
Uh-huh, I see.
And a little Geritol thrown in.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Let's find out what Crosby's taking. That's what we want to
Hey,
take
how
and get
about
some
that
from
cat?
Cape Canaveral.
Yeah.
Because they think Washington's the father of our country. It's really big. He's the one. I didn't believe it till I saw his picture on the cover of the medical journal.
Yeah. What was the caption under it? Come on, I'm kidding you. These
Bing
lines.
scores again.
Oh.
I've known him so long, I've almost know his whole family. Of course, you have to visit him often to check.
You know, you have that marvelous, that look. Well, has anybody ever identified that look?
I don't know. I guess it's just no-dos or something.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. You know, every once in a while people say to me, why don't you change that last name, Wygant? What kind of a professional name is this, you know? And I said, I always tell them, well, if folks can make it with that nose, I can make it with this name.
You're not kidding. Do you know that there's more people, all the stewardesses on American Airlines today had noses like this, and I think it's a plot to keep the planes up in the air. You know? I think when the motors give out, they stick their heads out, and it's a windbreak.
Yeah.
That's
well,
what I tell them on it.
Really, it's a...
I did the twist all the way coming down.
Hey, did you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the stewardess, that's pretty hard to do with a seatbelt fastened, but we got away with it.
So, you weren't up there helping the pilot at all?
No, he was
No.
pretty stubborn. He wanted to steer.
Yeah.
One of those silly
yeah.
fellows, you know, very
yeah.
stuffy.
Hey, that's quite a chapeau.
You like that?
Yeah.
I
Side of war.
pulled that out of my, no, I pulled that out of my golf bag at Palm Springs.
Yeah, I think the golf balls are still in
Flippin'.
there.
It's named after me. That's what I do after some of my shots.
Yeah. How is the golf game? What are you shooting these days?
I'm playing 5 cents a 100. I'm doing quite well.
Listen, you know, you got to check up on these advanced men that you have. You know, Bobby Bixler.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, he gets on the air with Mark. Mark's telling your jokes, and Bixler is saying that he plays a better game of golf than you play.
And I got news for you. He does.
You're admitting
Oh,
it.
he does.
What
He's
kind of
been
a
playing
handicap?
so much longer. And originally he was one of my pupils, and then he studied hard.
Uh-huh.
And he's one of the biggest thieves in this section.
Is this
Don't
true?
play him for anything.
All
Believe
right,
me. because
nothing.
That's
Golf.
all he does. He doesn't work, you know.
Or tiddlywinks or nothing.
He's the Billy Saul Estes of the fairways.
Hey, you got to be careful with that kind of joke down
Takes
here.
a
you know.
fertilizer divot.
Is it? Yeah, I'm with you now. I'm with you. Yeah.
No, but he's a nice boy and one of my old dancing chums. You know, we're from Vaudeville.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
You remember Vaudeville, don't you?
Oh, honey, I was there a little later.
It died and went on the Ed Sullivan Show.
No, seriously, I wish I could have been in vaudeville. That was really my era.
Bobby, you could have made it because you got everything it takes to do it.
You
I'll
think
tell you
so?
something. You have.
Everything but talent. I'll tell you.
You have that too.
I
Believe
got
me.
everything
You're
but the
very
talent.
cute.
You haven't seen me dance. Oh, I
Well,
feel
I'm
like
not
two
doing
left
anything
feet.
later. So get your bubble and come over. Bobby, it's nice to see you. I got to go and
Listen,
rehearse.
I know you do, Bob.
And we got to do a little something for
United Funds.
United Fund.
Yeah,
Sure.
and really, you're everything that I knew you would be.
Thank you.
I
honey.
have loved you for years, since I was this high, and I did
Thank you.
grow up.
I wish I'd known about this. I'd have had my head blocked and made up for this, you know. But I want to go out and speak to Mark Anthony. I want to get him in the whipping room to
Well,
find out about him telling my jokes
Listen,
on
can I
television.
say just one
That's
thing
beautiful,
to you?
isn't it?
Yeah, how about that? Can I say just one thing to you?
What, though?
Anhydrous ammonia. In West Texas, that means tanks a million.
Ah! And you know what I say? Tanks for the memory. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Later,
Well, I'll go.
everybody.